The cost of creating your ideal Apple smart home can add up quickly, but Aqara makes a range of affordable cameras, sensors, and lighting to help take your Apple home to the next level without destroying your wallet in the process. I'm Eric Welander, welcome to my channel. Let me show you some of the ways I love to use Aqara's tech to do this in my Apple home, whether you're looking for yourself or a gift for someone else. And everything in this video would work in an apartment or a home, whether you're renting or owning. And thanks to Aqara for making this possible by sending me these products and sponsoring this video. Stay tuned to the end to find out how you can enter to win one of Aqara's latest E1 cameras. Let's start by one of the easiest and most helpful ways to automate your lighting, which is closets. When a lot of people install smart lighting, they think about big open spaces, but not having to think twice about lighting in closets can be super nice. Aqara's latest P2 door and window sensor works with Matter over Thread, so it's easy to set up straight in Apple Home or other home platforms as well. I put one of these inside my entryway closet. With an automation in the sensor settings, I have it set to turn on the smart light in my closet when the door opens and shut it off when it closes. This means the closet lights are never left on and no one's left fumbling around in the dark. Right there in my entryway, I also have an Aqara G2H Pro camera. Aqara has long made the best affordable HomeKit secure video cameras, especially for indoor cameras like this G2H Pro. With HomeKit secure video, it can record clips of motion or people straight to iCloud while also giving me a quick way to check in on my home while I'm away. When I'm home, I can keep the camera in what HomeKit calls detect activity mode, where it just works as a motion sensor and isn't letting anyone see the live stream of the video or record new clips. One other handy feature of Aqara's G2H Pro is that it can serve as a hub for all of Aqara's Zigbee sensors. By moving some of the home connectivity to a hub, it enables Aqara to make lots of small, inexpensive, low-power sensors to make your home smarter. For example, I have this little leak detector here in my half bathroom, since we've had some past problems with the sink leaking and I want to know if it ever happens again. I also added one of these down by my hot water heater in my utility room, along with another Aqara camera. Pairing leak sensors with Aqara cameras can be very helpful. That way, if you are away and get an alert about a leak, you can check in on the camera right away rather than having to wait for someone to check on the leak for you just to find a small pool of water. On the other hand, catching a freezing pipe or other water problem early could save you thousands in home damages and hours of recovery time. Aqara also has a whole host of other Zigbee sensors, including a smaller and cheaper door and window sensor I use in a couple places, temperature sensors, and vibration sensors. Speaking of those door and window sensors, well, you can of course use them on doors and windows, as the name implies. I also have one on the TV mount in my office. When I pull the TV away from the wall, it automatically dims the lights, and when I put the TV back on the wall, it puts the lights back to my scene for what I should be doing in my office, getting work done. Another low-power Zigbee accessory Aqara makes are these little buttons. These are great for putting control of your smart home in easy-to-reach places, so you don't have to pull out your iPhone or wait while talking to a HomePod. I have one of these under my desk to quickly adjust lights in my office while I'm working. I also put one in my twins' room for setting their good night and wake up scenes. This way I can quickly control a whole host of lights and smart plugs with an Apple Home scene. In the Home app, you can set the button to do different actions for a single tap, double tap, and long press. In my twins' room, a single tap turns on their goodnight scene, a double tap turns on their wake up scene, and a long press turns off everything in the room. Now going back to those Zigbee hubs, well, I could use my G2H Pro as a Zigbee hub. I prefer Aqara's M2 hub wired into the heart of my home network with Ethernet. Aqara calls this their most advanced and future-proof smart home hub. The M2 already has Matter support in beta, so all your connected Zigbee sensors not only work in Apple Home, but across any Matter-compatible platform. Shifting over to my TV area, but you could do this in a bedroom as well, Aqara's T1 light strip can provide elegant accent lighting that makes it easy to find your way in a dark room. The T1 also has a broad range of colors and brightness levels to set any kind of mood in your smart home scenes. I paired it with another one of my favorite Aqara accessories, a motion sensor, to keep this working well. So many motion sensors just have one angle when mounted. Not only is Aqara's P1 motion sensor super small, but it can also be turned in any direction as you optimize where it detects motion. This way, when I'm watching TV at night, if I get up to get something, the light automatically comes on behind the cabinet, lighting my way to the stairs. Then it turns off the light once I've been back on the couch for a little while watching YouTube. Now, while this motion sensor is great, Aqara's FP2 sensor takes the whole idea of detecting people in a room to a futuristic level. The FP2 is a millimeter wave sensor which can detect the presence of people, not just if they are there, but also where they are across a larger room. It can detect the presence of up to 30 zones around a room for up to 5 different people, so you can change the type of lighting based on their location as well. I've had one of these sensors in my kitchen, and while I'm just scratching the surface of what you can do, it makes turning the lights on and off seamless. It's also great to make sure the lights in the kitchen and now our basement stay off when no one is there. Otherwise, all these lights would stay on and waste electricity. Like the Aqara P1 motion sensor, the FP2 also detects the current light level in a room, so you can fine-tune these automations to only turn on lights when it's actually dark outside. Going back to Aqara cameras, as this video posts, Aqara recently launched their E1 camera. This includes Wi-Fi 6 connectivity and, like other Aqara cameras, includes HomeKit Secure Video. While it doesn't work as a Zigbee Hub, it has a much more affordable price. I made a video all about this camera, linked somewhere here on the screen. And if you're watching this video before November 30th, be sure to check the link in the description to enter my giveaway for an Aqara E1 camera by signing up for my monthly smart home newsletter. Aqara also has a bunch of deals for Black Friday and beyond, so I'll have those linked in the description as well. Thanks again so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.